Magnificent national parks like Horton Plains have pygmy cloud forests that cover the tops of mountains. These montane grasslands are a feeding ground for a number of unique species like samba. In Sri Lanka, you can find gorgeous waterfalls such as the Dialuma or Bopatan. There are more than 100 different waterfalls in this country, and these waterfalls pave the way for beautiful streams and rivers that are home to many species of wildlife. Also, lakes in regions such as the dry zone provide a refreshing area for animals such as water buffalo to cool off. The island of Sri Lanka, which claims the world's first wildlife sanctuary, offers a rich and exotic number of wildlife that includes mammals, like large herds of Asian elephants, and curious monkeys. There are reptiles, wonderful insects such as colorful butterflies, and beautiful birds. Within this variety, an impressive number of them are only found in this country. For example, 83% of the 111 frog species are endemic, and 52% of the 85 fish species are endemic. All of these beautiful sceneries and features make Sri Lanka a picturesque country.
Right now, I'm in the Singaraja rainforest, which is one of the most famous rainforests in Sri Lanka. We're actually lucky that it's not raining right now. It's even protected as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO. The Singaraja rainforest is home to the highest number of endemic biodiversity found in Sri Lanka. So it's really important that we protect this land.
This rainforest is considered to be one of the few virgin forests out there in the world. Sri Lanka lies just above the equator in the Indian Ocean. This position allows the country to have a warm climate, and along with ocean winds, it becomes a tropical paradise. The island can broadly be divided into 3 climatic zones: the dry zone, intermediate zone, and the wet zone. In the wet zone, a lot of moisture is accumulated like its name suggests. The ample amounts of rain create streams and ponds which support an enormous range of plant and animal species.
So if you look closely, you can spot a green pit viper, and it's the first time that I'm actually seeing one alive.
This pit viper has been staying still for a long time near the stream to most likely find its next meal. Within the different zones, snakes can be seen moving across tree branches, examining their surroundings on the ground, and even burrowing underground. As I'm walking up Horton Plains, I know that I won't find many snakes here because compared to the rest of Sri Lanka, the climate here is much colder. Unlike birds and mammals that regulate their body temperature internally, snakes are ectotherms. This means that their body temperature is determined by outside sources like the heat of the sun. So in order for them to generate their body temperature, they must either seek shade or bask out in the sun. The optimal temperature for snakes is 30 degrees Celsius. After basking in the sun, this common rough-side snake seeks shade within soft soil. From over here, you can see Adam's Peak. This is one of Sri Lanka's most sacred mountains. You will not be likely to find too many species of snakes on top of this Pidrutalagala mountain, which is the highest in Sri Lanka, because of the unsuitable climate conditions for the snakes. The weather conditions higher up on a mountain are windier and colder, with less available resources, increasing the overall risk for snakes. One of the 5 highly venomous terrestrial snakes found in Sri Lanka is the cobra. The albino version of the cobra isn't found very often, but the effect of their venom is still potent no matter the size, shape, or the color. Let's take a closer look at the albino version. When it comes to which venomous snakes are the most commonly found, species such as the cobra and Russell's viper are adapted to thrive in all the different zones. Unlike the rest of the venomous snakes found mostly at nighttime, cobras are found during the day. What's tricky about the Russell's viper is that they are usually slow, but when provoked, they have a speedy attack and can get away really quickly. The most highly venomous snakes are the kraits. The Ceylon krait is found in the wet zone and intermediate zone. They're usually very shy. The Indian krait is found in the dry zone as well as the intermediate zone. The saw-scaled viper is only found in the dry zone near sandy areas. The view from here is a spectacular outline of how the dry zone looks. You can see that the land is flat and the environment is very different from that of the wet zone. The plants are more bush-like and are developed to conserve as much water as possible due to the lack of precipitation. The more you travel north, you will find plants such as palm trees.